So it's evening, we've had dinner, and our evening routine is to go and get Mabel from the pasture. It's absolutely my very favorite time of the day. It's a time where we can reflect on all of our accomplishments of the day and feel proud of what we accomplished. Lately, I've been feeling very accomplished. The days that I'm not working are filled with gardening and just basically putting food in the ground so that we can hopefully be as self-reliant as we can be food-wise. But our evenings look like this. So even on our worst days, we're kind of, called to really reflect on that day and reflect on the things that we're grateful for. So I can come out here in the worst mood and feel totally different within 10 minutes. It's a great way to end our day every day. I was talking with a friend recently, and we were talking about how this time, being forced to stay at home as a family and not be at work every day or not leave the house to work every day, has really taught us so much about ourselves. And as mothers and as a family, it's been a beautiful opportunity for us to really cultivate the type of life we want to live. And in a sense, it's been kind of infectious because it's making us question all the things that we felt like we had no control over before. It suddenly seems like maybe we did. I mean, the reality is that we make up stories for ourselves, right? We tell ourselves we can't do this, or we can only do so much, or we have to be doing something maybe that we don't necessarily want to be doing. And it truly is a story we tell ourselves. I know I follow Rachel Hollis, and she talks about that a lot in her book, Girl Stop Apologizing, I think it is. And it's about how we may feel like we don't have time, or we may feel like we don't have a choice, but every single thing that we do every day is a choice we make. And I like that sentiment a lot. I mean, doesn't that sound empowering? That we have the power to choose every day the life we want to live. And for us, we want to create our own food. We don't want to have to rely on a food system that has obvious flaws in it, or that is controlled by someone else. We don't accept the type of additives and GMOs and all the other things that are in our food that can make us sick. You can choose. It comes at a cost, though. It comes at, the cost of working extremely hard, sacrificing so much of ourselves. Nick and I were talking about how much sacrificing we've done as parents, actually. And sometimes to a detriment. I mean, we were talking about how we really struggle to have fun and spend time relaxing. That's not something that we do, or it doesn't come very easily to us. And something that we're working on, because it can be work all the time. I'm definitely learning how to do tasks or things, not just to finish them and complete them, but because I enjoy them. Like watering the garden at the end of a long day. It takes me about an hour, and I used to kind of just want to get it done, and now I do it and I appreciate the birds chirping around me and the sun setting and the plants changing every day. It's kind of living with intention, and it's something that I feel I'm learning to do better every day. That's Willow. She's one of our Jersey heifers. She'll probably become one of our DeSalvo family milking cows at some point. She's a huge pet. Another critter there, Onyx. He's doing awesome. And we are, I think, headed down into the woods because it seems as though Mabel, our Jersey milking cow, is off frolicking with her friends in the woods. Hi, Willow. I don't know, does this camera scare you? It's okay, sweetie, it's okay. Normally she comes for a pet. It's all right, honey. You want in on the shot? Are you photobombing? Oh, that's Amber Marshall. She was the firstborn this year. Amelia named her Amber Marshall. She's getting big. Probably doubled her size. I think I saw, oh, there's Mabel there. Mabel's just coming up out of the woods. These are the side hill woods here. And I hear my family. There they are. She's here, Nick. She's here. I often ask myself what it is I want to teach these children. And I guess I want to teach them that just because it's hard doesn't mean you can't do it. And if you really, really, really want something, you can do anything you want to do. I have to remind myself that when Nick and I are crawling into bed at night, exhausted, after we work a full day's work at work, and then at least another half day in the evening into the night. Hello, cute baby. What better way to learn about empathy and life and what's important than to grow up on a farm? I certainly didn't grow up on a farm. Nick grew up on a farm. But I think Nick and I have very similar values and morals that led us, one, to each other, and two, to live this lifestyle with our children. And there's one right there.
That's it. Patty's really, really close.
Yeah.
She's added up. She has some old mucus on there.
So one of our heifers, Patty, is in labor. Is she down in the woods?
Kinda. She's going into the woods, kinda. She's grazing, but going into the woods, kinda.
I don't love that. Who's this right here? Number 8.
Number 8? Oh, he's a she. I don't know.
Looks like
It's a
he.
girl. Is she?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell between their umbilical cord and their testicles.
Heifer.
That's
So-
Pepper?
Heifer.
Oh, heifer.
So, he's.
Who is that?
So it's 8-12, so I named it Pepper.
Pipper?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Nick's struggling with the jersey a little bit. She really likes green grass and she really likes being with her cow friends. That's her bossy cow walk. She bossy cows walks when she's not very happy. Amelia, what are you learning about living out here on this farm? What are you learning about life?
Sometimes things just don't go right, and when things don't go right and you can kind of deal with them in your own way, like by producing fresh food off the farm, mostly. Like our meat comes from our pigs, cows, chickens, turkeys, stuff like that. And when you can do it in times that aren't easy, it feels really nice. Like I've actually accomplished something.
Wow, I love that. So Amelia was not here when I did that take that I think I'm going to include in this video, and you just said essentially the same thing that I said. That is so cool. That makes mommy feel like I'm getting it right.
Yeah.
Yes. What kind of other things can go wrong? And you have to adjust to. You mentioned that you have to adjust to things.
So this COVID-19's made a big change for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
not just us. And it's just been hard not being able to see people like you normally do. Changing to life. People's loving me.
You done?